Yeah, no, I really appreciate you telling me. Yeah, I would never have found out through Miranda, because she hasn't really like returned my calls or anything. But I appreciate you actually filling me in on that. I hope she has a backup plan, because I can't believe she did that. But all right, thanks again. What was that about, Joey? I don't really feel appropriate telling you, actually. If you don't take that like offensively or nothing. Why not, though? Seems kind of serious. Seems like something you might want to talk about. Seems like something you're gonna reflect on, and I'm here to just listen. Yeah, but it revolves around Miranda, so I don't really want to put her business out there. Who am I gonna tell? My therapist? What friends do I have that's detrimental to Miranda? And like, who am I? Who cares? I don't know, you always have schemes. I'm not trying to start an argument here, but you always have like something up your sleeve, and even the smallest little bit of information, you turn into a crap storm. Joey, you still see me as this toxic ex-girlfriend, but I really, I resent that. I'm here to listen, I'm here to help. You have a lot on your mind, so the more that you put on your shoulders, the more, you need someone to lean on. Alright, so apparently her friend Victor, he found out that she quit her job. And I don't know how she's gonna... If you quit your job, you can't go on unemployment. So I don't know how she's making... Unless she saved a lot of money, but I don't know what she's thinking right now, quitting her job. Well, that's definitely something... See, I'm not telling anyone, but I think you should definitely tell Brian that. That's something that you should tell her baby's father about. Why the hell should I tell him that? Because that's the mother of his child, right? So her change in income, that affects her ability to take care of her kid. If I was the father of the baby, I would want to know if my baby's mother is working or not. Like one day, I don't know what their situation is, but if he has the baby and he's giving it back to her, like she doesn't have a job, it's that safe? They don't have a custody agreement though. So she's not required to report her income change or anything like that. Was all for Junior. I don't want to talk about that. It just makes me sad, but yeah, she's not required to tell him. I don't know what the situation with that is right now. I think he still has Charlotte, but no, but custody agreement or not, still I would want to know if like my partner was working and can take care of my kid. It's something he should know. I'm sure Victor will tell her anyway, but at the end of the day, it's just a job. Who cares? Nah, but it's not just the job, because she worked her ass off to be in that spot. She was really good at what she was doing. She earned it, and it was great money. It was a career move that really elevated her resume, so I'm shocked that she quit. All right, but Joey, I heard through the grapevine that when she got that job, she her priorities became work. No, she still has a daughter to worry about. Maybe losing her job is like the best thing that could ever happen to her. I don't want to hear statements like that. Just because you never had a career and you weren't passionate about something, you didn't put your mind to something like she did. She did schooling, she did internships, and she finally busted her ass to get that position. And for her to just give it up because of her grief, probably? Nah, it stings me. Wow. Are you really low-key insulting me right now because I didn't have a fancy career like your ex-wife? Sorry that I didn't validate myself through climbing a corporate ladder. I'm just spewing all facts here. You worked at like entry-level positions your entire life, no? She actually like busted her ass to get to where she was, and to quit, just give it up, is a substantial thing. You're one to toot the horn of like, oh, you need a career and this is so good for Miranda, this and that, and like you talk about me only having entry-level positions, but you're the same way. You never had a fancy career. You only did entry-level jobs. Your last construction job was the lowest ring of the rings. Watch it, Melissa. I am putting my mind to something. You know how passionate I am about tattoos. It's the only thing that's keeping me going right now. That's the only thing keeping you going right now? Everything, that's it, right? Don't be offended by that. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and we had a nice dinner together and stuff, but gone are the days where I put all my eggs in another person and try to derive my happiness from them. You say that to the one person who has supported you and been irrationally obsessed with you. You know, when I should have focused on myself and not put all my eggs into one basket. But I made the mistake of loving you and caring for you and being here when no one else is here for you. And this is what you say to me because of something that your ex-wife did to you. I'm sorry that she hurt you and divorced you and made you feel incomplete, but that's not my problem, and you're taking it out on me. I gave you everything. I really genuinely did. When that would, in this day and age, no one should be doing something like that. What are we even like having this tense discussion about? What is this even about at this point? I think what it boils down to is the fact that you have a living human being here, caring for you, having dinner with you, getting you through your grief, and you're still sticking up for an ex-wife who won't even answer your calls and gave back your stupid little bracelet. Like, you still just bow down to her even though she's not here. It's crazy to me how much you can have a devoted person that loves you and cares for you, who you loved too at one point, and you're still obsessed with someone who doesn't give a rat's ass about you, Joey. Yeah, I do still stick up for her because I still love her. I still absolutely love her. And you're just jealous. You're jealous of like her career, and you get triggered when I say that she's like successful and you've only done like entry level. Sorry I'm not defined by a corporate ladder and a resume, Joey. Sorry that I'm a little bit more than just a job and a career and money. Sorry that I actually enjoy my life and want to be a decent person and work on myself and think about having a family and things of that nature. Am I not progressive enough for you? Do I need to throw on a fake suit and talk in corporate talk so that I fit in with you? Sorry that I have my own interests and desires and wants and dreams. Is it corny that I want a white picket fence? Is that outdated? Am I wrong for that? If you're not defined by any of that stuff, if you're not defined by like careers and stuff, then why are you getting so salty about it? Because girls like her make fun of girls like me, and that's how it's always been. When I'm real, when I know myself, when I'm a little bit unhinged and authentic with my emotions, people like her who try to be perfect in every single way always look down on me. That's how it's been my whole life, from my father, my mother, everyone. Everyone looks at me like I'm stupid and insane and psychotic and that I need to go away. And then when I go away, they want me back. Or that my hair is too unkempt. You were the only person who looked at me like I was beautiful, inside and out. Literally inside and out. You actually paid attention to my personality, and then because you catch feelings for your ex-wife again, and she comes into your life again, you stand there and tell me that it was all fake. The one person that I cared about, the one person who I thought cared about me, it's all fake. And you stand here and stick up for some woman who only cares about her stupid resume, and you make me feel bad because I don't have a resume. Of course I'm gonna get salty. I'm sorry. I didn't want to argue with you. Okay? Really. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's fine. I don't need to stand here and be a whiny baby. I don't need to harp on the past and be dramatic about things. I said what I said. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's pompous and arrogant of me to define someone by their career and what they've done in their career and not who they are as a person. And you know what? I apologize for that. Okay? I get touchy. I get sensitive when you talk about her. Especially you. Because, like, I know the dynamic there, and I won't have any Miranda slander. I don't try to give you Miranda slander, I try to give you Miranda truth, and I try to at least get you to see things from a clear perspective so you can make rational decisions. I'm not saying cut her off and be an asshole to her. I'm just trying to show you the truths that you're blinded by. And one truth that I pointed out to you that you semi-agreed with was the fact that she did not give you the ability to be around your son, and therefore you did not get to say goodbye to him. And you shouldn't forget that. I don't want to see it that way. I don't want you to twist it that way. So stop doing that. How can you force yourself to see it any other way when that's the truth? She stripped you of that. And I'm not trying to remind you of it, but just as people would say she was blind to your toxicity, you're blind to some of her faults towards you. Because yeah, on one hand, I didn't get to say goodbye to Junior, and I do blame her for that. But on the other hand, everything leading up to her not letting me see Junior is my fault. Well, that's a you problem. That's a therapy you problem. That she somehow has manipulated you into thinking that these things are your fault. If you don't see that, that's a real big problem. And also, you always perfect her. You always make her perfect through all her faults. When she has faults, those are her perfect imperfections, right? You love her for her imperfections, but everyone else in your life, including me, the second that they wrong you or they show an imperfection, then they're just imperfect. But she's always perfect. You see, you do that. Now, Melissa, the truth is, no matter how many dinners we have together, no matter how much time we have, and no matter how much you help me, I see her as perfect. And I know that's hard for you to swallow, but there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, you just admitted it. But I still think you should tell Brian about her quitting her job. If you have to take anything from the conversation today, it should be that. Since you're stubborn about everything else.